Stay tuned because we're going to share everything you need to plan the perfect getaway.
Our home base for this trip was a charming little cottage off of Adams Street, just 2 blocks from Main Street. It had the perfect mix of privacy, convenience, and with all the comforts of home. Plus a few extras that we don't have in our home.
Think king-size bed, soaking tub, private patio with a hot tub.
Hot tub, we don't have.
We don't. And a fireplace.
We don't have.
And even a kitchen. We do have a kitchen though. Being so close to the shops, the tasting rooms, and restaurants made it easy to relax. And boy, did we need to relax, huh?
Yeah, we did relax.
And explore without ever needing to drive.
And I'm going to tell you what, you foodies out there, the food scene in Fredericksburg is absolutely worth the trip. At the Hill Country Herb Garden, we love the steak gorgonzola flatbread, the Nashville hot chicken for lunch. I'm going to tell you, the chef there has it going on.
He does.
Relaxing at the wineries was one of the favorite things I enjoyed doing. And the trip to Becker Vineyards, that was unbelievable. Sitting out there on a sunny day, right at the edge of the vineyards, having a glass of wine. Well, maybe a couple of glasses of wine.
For you.
And then later on that week, we went out to William Chris Winery where we met some friends and shared a charcuterie tray. And I'm going to tell you,
It's great.
William Chris Winery, they don't have any white wines. It's all red wines. But I'm going to tell you what, the Malbec, it's worth the drive out there to get, and that charcuterie tray was unbelievable.
With over 60 wineries in the area, there's something for everyone. And if you don't want to worry about driving, there are wine tours that handle the transportation for you. It's a perfect way to explore. But one thing we want to warn you about is there are some wineries that are members only. So you need to check that out before you go.
Now, that members only thing only comes in that if you want to partake in maybe a bottle of wine or enjoying the restaurant.
Yeah, if you
can still do the wine tastings. That's not a problem. Yeah. But we was wanting to get a bottle of wine and relax and maybe have some snacks or something.
Yeah, at Great Creek Winery.
And we weren't allowed.
It looks fabulous.
Yeah. So, this trip wasn't all about Fredericksburg, though. We explored some incredible gems in the Hill Country, such as Lisa and I found out what it's like to be comfortable in Comfort, Texas. It's just 21 miles away, a quiet retreat, charming shops, friendly locals, and meeting the owner of the historic Hotel Giles was the highlight of the day.
It really was. And we got away from the hustle bustle of Fredericksburg because it is a happening place.
It is very much a happening place.
Comfort is definitely comfortable.
For sure.
The real surprise of this trip was Tillie's at Camp Lucy. On our way to Fredericksburg, we stumbled upon this stunning property, and we made it a priority to stop back through on the way back home.
And I'm going to tell you, I am so happy that we did. But we finally find this gate to what I thought was a ranch, and it says Camp Lucy. And then in a small sign, it said Tillie's Restaurant.
Which is where we were going.
Is where we were going.
Yeah.
And so Camp Lucy and the Hill Country Resort, they offer more than just a great meal. They have hiking trails. They have a vineyard. They've got 4 different wedding venues. Mm-hmm. They got a chapel that was disassembled over in Vietnam and brought over here and reassembled at Camp Lucy. I'm going to tell you, this is a cool place.
So, Tillie's menu, it changes daily, and every dish is a work of art. And Randy's smoked pork loin chablana, I couldn't pronounce that, was the best meal that he had all week long. And that's saying something. The presentation and the flavors and atmosphere were just incredible.
That Chablano sandwich, I'm going to tell you, was out of this world. But if you're planning a trip to the Hill Country, make sure Camp Lucy and Tillie's are on the list, even if you just stop in for lunch or for dinner.
It's an unforgettable experience.
It is, and it's definitely worth the stop.
Okay, to help you plan your trip, here are a few quick tips. 1, book your lodging and wine tours in advance. You want to make sure that you can get in at the time you want to get in. Make dinner reservations where you can. We didn't have reservations, but it would have helped on some nights if we did. It would have lessened the wait.
And if you're going over a weekend, because we went midweek.
Yeah.
And so definitely over weekend because it's going to be more crowded.
Some wineries, as I said before, like Grape Creek, are member only, so plan accordingly. And then pack layers for clothing. If it's winter, it gets windy and chilly. So we went from wearing t-shirts one day to wearing coats another. So you just want to make sure if you pack in the winter, if you go in the winter, you pack the right clothes. And decide whether you want to stay in town for easy walking access or outside of town for more privacy and to be closer to the wineries.
So whether it's sipping wine in a vineyard, exploring charming shops, or discovering hidden gems like Tillie's, Fredericksburg and the Hill Country has something for everyone. If you're ready to plan that trip, click the link below or contact us at the Getaway Travel because we'd love to help you book this perfect getaway.
Let us know about your favorite Hill Country spots in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more travel inspiration.